network with seamless opportunity to surf the internet anyhow with an affordable money to pay for. Our service is fast like a flash, and our bandwidth is the best in Sierra Leone. With Fastnet, your internet doubt is over forever. Also with Fastnet, you will love to enjoy the world of digital reality as much as you can. We are service oriented, customer friendly, and we are here to give you the best out of the rest. We are located at Madungo Town, opposite Water Street off Congo Cross in Freetown. For more inquiries, you can contact us on 079 80 4047 074 982 125. Fastnet, always connected. Do you want to enjoy the much needed fiber internet facility for both home, office, and business growth?
All right, welcome back, and sorry for that glitch. We studio guests inside the studio currently. We're now Elka Sano. Elka Sano na the head of communications and director of communications and head of public affairs na the Sierra Leone Judiciary. Good morning and welcome to Unity Broadcasting.
Good morning. Pleasure to be here. This is my maiden edition of the candle now.
All right.
Thank you so very much for extending the invite to me.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Dana Ekas is here for talk about the 1 year of Justice Komar Kamanda. We just don't clock, and we go talk about things around the judiciary. We all know say judiciary now one kind place where a lot of people get misconception or perception about being compromised. They do bad thing then, and Elkas as head of communications or director, who can tell me waiting at some of them things there, how true is it and how then they do for callback. We go also ask some questions around the COI, where the Commission of Inquiry, where it go touch or months back. So Elkas, 1 year in office for Justice Komar Kamanda. Walk we through waiting at some of the achievements and all things they made on.
The President, His Excellency, Brigadier Retired Julius Maada Bio, on the 16th December 2024, been appointed His Lordship Honorable Justice Komar Kamanda for head of the judiciary as Chief Justice of the Republic of this great nation here. When the President appoints him, they don't go to all waiting for go to Parliament, take out of office. The first thing we do na for call meeting, staff meeting, and share in vision and in strategic operational agenda, waiting the one focus on in 1 year, that is from January to December. And they say one focus on increase access to justice and how you want to do that through the decentralization of the justice system, the decentralization of the court system, for also make sure see take the judiciary closer to the doorstep of the people. For it will also improve on the visibility and above all for administer in a very transparent and accountable way by engaging the public to the respective platforms them, like we as it don't be at today for can't talk but within the Honorable Chief Justice don't do. Now, I want my family to listen to this program no say the judiciary of Salone now a creature of the Salone Constitution. It gets plenty responsibilities there, but the foremost among them were now the administration of justice. When people feel dissatisfied, they feel say the best side for get respite now the court. But when the Honorable Chief Justice came, knowing fully well that the judiciary is confronted by a lot of challenges, and he makes sure say he focused on the building an institution way responsive to the needs of the people, that is to say, administration of justice. Now, he say over time, one of the challenges then we get that the opportunity limited for research, both for legal practitioners and the judges them as well. So nice, well, they establish and commission the first ever e-library. We get now e-library for the first time in the history of the judiciary. You do that, now people then they go, the researchers then they go, then they make use of the library. Students then they go, the lawyers then they go, the judges then they go, everybody they make use of that library. In not tap day, for the very first time, my 91 not ever gets a resident magistrate court. For the very first time in the history of Salone, today my 91 gets a court, magistrate court, and a resident resident magistrate court. Where they say resident and somebody will stay, they will tap na the place they for make sure say he administer justice. For the very first time under his leadership, Bo not ever gets sexual offenses court, because women's empowerment and the protection of we picking them na in parity. Say we know for just the wait and sit down for able to see where they don't destroy the picking, then encounter in a court, then the court can prescribe punishment. You see, but also you get for make sure say you prevent it. And how do you prevent it? First, for establish the courts in that region, now Bo will cover the southern region, the pronouncements of the courts in that particular side. It also they send a message to the people that impact them. So for the first time in the history of the judiciary, Bo now gets the first sexual offenses model court where they cover the south. It come out there. It said the judiciary for be decentralized. That same court we put na Bo, it go with a back na Makeni. Makeni for the north, for the very first time again, under his leadership, we get sexual offenses model courts na Makeni. And not done there. It say since judiciary established, Court of Appeal no one they move. In fact, jokingly, there was a very senior judge. They asked whether they actually go see the Chief Justice. But we have a meeting at the step for claim. Now I say, senior man, they say the first day. I say, what do you mean? I say counsel. Now I say, now you man, it means say he said that jokingly, but it just give recognition to the very fact say now the Chief Justice that they would have said first record. First Makeni, first Abo, first e-library, first Court of Appeal. So everything they do first. So now I say, well, you don't see man, and the first time this Court of Appeal they go under, and the first time this you don't do this, and the first. I say, well, that's fine. It means the work where the Honorable Chief Justice, where the judiciary do, you know, go notice. People they recognize that. For me, you see somebody they call them first. That means people really appreciate what they do. You know, start them. My Kono not been get High Court judge. Then even the magistrate courts will be the roof. During the rains, magistrate not the sit on there. It makes sure say he rehabilitates the court structure. Now they get a better court environment, because also when you talk about the administration of justice, the infrastructure very much important. The magistrate, the judge, or the one them way they help, the support staff them way they help. And for able to make sure say they administer justice, them for them a conducive working environment. If that is not there, then it becomes so difficult than a challenge. Like what happened at Kono, not until the Honorable Chief Justice Binge for go rehabilitate the place, the court structure. It makes sure say now Kono gets resident High Court judge, then we get magistrate courts now Kono. Pujem similarly, courts not been on the sit on there. So it revive court sittings now Pujem. This now places them when I had to reach the places them. It makes sure say it, now as I talk to you, we conduct sessions, the criminal sessions, and the way we conduct and Pujem now one part the places them and the way they benefit. The Court of Appeal, what thing not happen? Now the provinces, when matter don't come out, more just say they go to the court structure. They don't go magistrate court, then they can't do magisterial appeal. That is to say, if you're not happy with waiting the decision of the magistrate, then you can high court. You can appeal that decision. Or if now direct, you come to high court. High court don't take a decision where you not feel say it pleasing to you, you're not satisfied with. What do you do? If na Kailan you dey or any part of the provinces you dey file to your lawyer na Freetonia. So imagine the distance for comot from Kono, they come sit na Freetonia, or they comot from let's say Kailan, they come for can sit court here. The financial burden on you, the appellants, you will can appeal that matter there. You have to pay contract the service of a lawyer. Where sometimes the lawyer, not just in a provincial lawyer, a upline state, you have to pay hotel bills. You serve the witnesses, the people are more involved. You have to pay for them. Transportation costs. Look at the risk we involved for the travel they come. Make sure say you get justice. The Honorable Chief Justice, knowing fully well that he gets huge administrative acumen in background, judging from the fact that a start from magistrate court, high court, court of appeal, and Supreme Court. So you don't go through all the ranks.
Okay.
So because of that kind of background, they say no, we need to decentralize the court system because we focus now for able to make sure unlimited access to justice. Freetown is not just really.
Okay.
So now, as I conclude on this, very important. So now, as I talk to una now, Court of Appeal don't move for the very first time. We don't go sit na Makeni where they cover the north. So the appeal lane on that side, they don't come, they don't do them. Now, as I talk to you, we prepare next month. We they go sit na Kenema where they cover the entire southeast. So you don't need for come again for pay. You don't pull out financial body. That is one thing you don't pull out now on with people them not suffering. You don't pull out on the people them. Now it move the court to with people them where it means the administration of justice is not limited to Freetown and it's working and it's visible.
All right. When I don't revamp the websites, the judiciary websites, yes. We see that now for host the essence for which, according to when I release now for host judgments and also put out a calendar for let somebody know say tomorrow then get for judge and so court. With all them beautiful things here we don't say. How many people do use this website for really tracking cases and how effective the use of and considering the internet situation and the nation?
Well, justice everywhere is very, very expensive everywhere. And now, before now, the judiciary now that kind of reserve institution across the world. But because of modernization, people now they see and say the administration of justice not only for making you go before the court. All what you they talk about so a very important and now the components in that way for able make sure say we will get access to justice. Because for example you should be notified if we able know when the matter they come up, somebody not able go ambush you all in kind of them. But with that kind commitment of the Honorable Chief Justice, His Lordship, Honorable Justice Kumba Kamanda, you don't talk about the challenge. We not only access to internet, but also literacy, computer literacy. We get also then challenge there. But you must start somewhere. Rome was not built in a day. The most important thing, at least, we don't start there. We don't set the platform, the infrastructure. In fact, what we want to do now that part of what you say, we want a situation where we are in somebody for go na mobile phone, able to track in case na court. We dey think about all those possibilities there. We dey want also like other places like Rwanda. If we're able to there, you don't necessarily need to go do paper filing or that kind of thing. You can do online filing. We also they reduce the crowd in the court. But all that thing and the way they in the pipeline. But also the challenge we get, the way you said don't outline now, we need to get money. Of course, we know the country challenge. We not get even better courts. We, apart from not getting better courts, with major financier and the government of Sierra Leone. I make most of the time we really recognize the support story. Governments of Sierra Leone are the major financier, and we know how governments can really outstretch. We want to make sure say all the left to we want all side we forget court infrastructure.
So how responsive? How responsive on a day online where somebody they filing case?
Now that's what they say. Now the challenge in that way we they get where just they explain so because of them challenge them now. Like if you go on our website, you they see judgments then they. You they see other things them they way we want to make people the public the access. How many people they go they would they track the traffic? Even though at when we start it been very much low, but now they come up. For example, we even with Twitter page when we started it, how many people been follow me? Now we get over 30 points at 9K followers then.
So even, how many people use this website? As of this morning, how many people?
No, as of this morning, I know we will tell you how many because I know what the traffic.
Okay, but 1 year on, you can without the watching the traffic. How many people they use this website? On a daily basis. On a daily basis,
the one the more they use them outside the country, the one the more they use them, and the one the where they do research, and the more they use them. On a daily basis, someday we can get then 60. Someday it fluctuate, it come up, then it come down. Someday it get someday 200. Okay. Depending on, for example, waiting not happen. Some case then the way people get interest over. Immediately when you post them, you say go to the website, the traffic they come up. Someday they shoot up from 50 to 500. Someday to over 1,000. So it depends on waiting the interest area. So now like then kind of they look even for example we get we e-library where we don't launch with people they go they but you know the full like where will be the place say the place even the honorable chief justice for add the chairs will be the place say sometimes the place for be the jam part where you go sometimes where you go if you late for go safe you know go but now the culture where we get you see internet usage computer literacy of course we all know say na a challenge a very low na this part here but we that not dey prevent we for do what is right we dey do we forward looking because when you get a chief justice that is forward looking some chief justice wey feel say for move the judiciary to modernization knowing fully well that he want make the judiciary for be an envy within the sub-region. So we are ready for that. And no matter challenge, if the Honorable Chief Justice is not take no for an answer, whatever thing we feel say for do, it just will say we for achieve it. With all some of them here I don't explain. Now if you go if you search, if you get whatever search engine where you believe in, where you the search for the judiciary or search for the judiciary. Before now, judiciary been there among the first 10 worst judiciaries across Africa, across the world. But now we know the day. So it means we don't reach there yet, but we dey go progressively, and we work is being recognized not only in Catalonia but across the world. From when you see World Justice Project reports, they even recognize the judiciary of Sierra Leone as they are among the top performing judiciaries across the world. That's now, I think we for able celebrate as a country. We don't for only look at the judiciary paint am wrongly or for say yes. Before now, I must admit that if you look at the TRC report, it blames the judiciary. Say the judiciary na one of the reasons because people are not able to get justice. Na one of the reasons then that they will go into the war. But now what no happen? People because of the kind of leadership we get now, people get confidence in the judiciary more than ever before. If you watch the caseload, the Honorable Chief Justice can assign more cases now than ever before because people feel say the way them go na court, then they get justice. Now that make even some of we snippet videos them what they do. You they see live confession where people in the talk. So one party some of the boys them where they can free. They say me not be first. You not go no say justice then at this country here. They say pass you feel say you don't face him. Then situation then they say now that time they know say we get justice is operating. You get other people and we still get different view because when somebody approach the court, naturally they all two feel say they for win. But at the end of the day, even now we house, even among we picking them, where splabber happen, you always make sure say without getting right you gear. And at the end of the day, some man just feel say when them rule against her, in the feel dissatisfied. For them, at the worst judiciary we get. But if it go na court, even when it feel say it get bad case or when they don't do wrong, they rule against them. Nobody know for rule against them. So now some of the things and they depend on who that you talk to. If you talk to some other people and we don't go, they don't get justice fairly. Then they tell you say we get the justice is working and it's working.
Okay, now I'll take you back, please. Before the judiciary they complain about limited judges, but you make mention earlier on say Chief Justice they bill plenty courts across the country.
Yes, so what's the question?
The question is the judiciary they complain about limited judges, but we see of recent say plenty courts, the new courts then they open across the country.
Yeah, yes. Like I say, you know go say because you are challenged, you know they move from the comfort zone for do what is right. The Honorable Chief Justice make a commitment to the people of this country, and now that commitment he want make sure say if fulfill. We get limited number of judges them too, because by right we for able make sure say now the Honorable Chief Justice look at what he need to do. We they can get in this year we for able get a court structure now Waterloo where they house a resident high court judge now na Waterloo. So them cases the way they come out now them part then rural areas then side them Koya the other side them. If for can they know they reach now the main high court. The pressure they want reduce the pressure on the main courts. So when we don't get high courts now na Waterloo, that area they all now they go. Then we get now 3 magistrate courts na Waterloo. Then apart from that, the York court with support of government, they can get a proper court structure. Now York and other places them as well, they get court structure there. Like we go na there was a point in time when we go na Falaba district. After we don't get Falaba as a new district. We know who side we they use now. The Barry side, then they use the chief they use. Now the magistrate they sit down, even the judge where they go, where we can go on their session, and now they use. So we know the court can sit on any side. So now they sacrifice them this where we they make or where we judges then they make the magistrate then they make beyond the comfort that is expected to be provided to them but then they left all kinds. If you have you ever been to Falaba?
No, I've never been.
You know what? You know Mongo. We go Mongo. We go sit court day. When we the waka, when we the motoka, imagine them, we hire motoka, judicial hire motoka. Now a very difficult terrain for go, but still the judiciary move, we go sit now them pass them there. So it means the judges them also now they sacrifice them this way themselves we not even we judges them not even get motoka as I talk to you. We magistrate them 38 of we magistrate them, none of we magistrate them not get motoka. But for all that, if you go the Honorable Chief Justice when it can them judge them magistrate them now like I talk to you my 91 they not get motoka kono they not get motoka.
All right.
So these are all challenges, but the government they try, and hopefully I sure say with the commitment of the government of Sierra Leone, I sure say this year they will try for provide for we motoka for we judges them.
You know, think say the limited judges where we get to go affect again the justice system in the country. When you have limited, even though the structure go there, the courtrooms then go there, but you get limited judges. You know, things that go affect.
But now that make quite recently the Honorable Chief Justice don't make sure say we don't get new judges then, we don't get new magistrates then promotion don't take place. Court of appeal, we then promote some them from magistrate court to court of appeal. We get some they don't retire, some they don't die. We get with judges them they die. Yeah, some they don't retire. So all that like they say we need for recruit other judges them, we need for recruit other magistrates them for able to make sure say they can fill in those vacancies there. But I'm sure with the support of government.
You just don't talk about the limited resources where the judiciary gets. The 2025 of recent Afrobarometric survey we come out indicates that the judiciary highly influenced with either bribery, influence with either interference. How under Justice Komba Kamanda, the try for bring and discipline for curtail some of their activities of influence?
Yes, whatever thing we come out from the public, the Honorable Chief Justice take so seriously. In fact, now that make this is a novelty. Now we get complaint redress mechanism. Where the Honorable Chief Justice.
What in that mean? Complaint.
Say, the public now they count them concerns. They get outside in the director. If you get concerned, if you bring and come to you, put them on paper, the Honorable Chief Justice, they address them or a director to either the administrative wing, the master and registrar, or you count and to me office. We will make sure see we address them. So it means the accountability and transparent aspect on what we do, because like where you don't say the Afrobarometer, we not get evidence. But when the public when they listen to me now, some man don't know, but we all now don't create this platform for me. When we don't talk, so when you get concerned, when you dissatisfied, me number, if you go now with website, me number did it. If you go now Facebook page, number did it. If you go now with Twitter page, phone number did. Those contacts them, we don't make it available now to the public. For me, you will make sure say you count genuine concerns. Or if you get criticism where you feel say that they help for bring reform, the Honorable Chief Justice no ever averse to that. Whatever thing where you go criticize we will go back to the drawing board for you to make sure say we don't criticize you. What are your recommendations? With the take their recommendations and in good faith, they will able to make sure say we work on them for able to build a better judiciary. If you get something where you're not satisfied with how you feel say things they go on where you're not okay with, now you get and they talk to the public directly. You get access now for able, you get opportunity now for able to come to the judiciary. For come to the office is always open. In fact, the Honorable Chief Justice, one unique thing about his personality, na that they operate an open door policy. No matter what that, once you get concerned, you feel say you wan see am, e accessible to the public. For you will make sure say as long as you na the issue of administration of justice, you feel say you get a concern where the judiciary for address, the Honorable Chief Justice dey always give you audience. That na the beauty of what is happening between we and the public. Accountability, transparency, because we need for be accountable for wetin we dey do. This na public institution, na the public we dey serve. We no go say we no subject ourselves to scrutiny. We subject ourselves to public scrutiny. Now that's make even when we extend invitation to me to the judiciary, I come there. If I don't feel say we no want subject ourselves to public scrutiny, una na representation of the public. Whatever question una dey ask, na the concern wey dey come from the public. Then when we dey address am, the public dey follow wetin we dey do. Then they make sure say next time one come back, okay, I say this concern so una be no raise, so don't address am. So una like dem kind thing, una dey serve, dey represent the public or dey bridge to the public, una dey transmit whatever thing we dey say, the public dey follow.
Okay.
If una no be create this platform today, all wetin I don talk, the public no go know. So which is why I want for also commend una, I want for salute una, and for wey una create the platform for more can get conversation around the 1 year of the Honorable Chief Justice.
Kudos to that. And now let's speaking on the public concern. We are the mouthpiece of the public. There is also this common saying, justice delayed and justice denied from the ordinary person. So you, 1 year on, Justice Commander, under in leadership, how many criminal cases una don able for serve, and how the reduction in them cases here so far?
Now, I'm not going to tell you offhand, for tell you say, give you data. Because one thing where we will take so seriously, now that when you do PR, when you communicate to the public, the first thing and for also getting respect to the people and who they talk to. Because I get respect to the public where we they serve, whatever information way for come up from me, they go to the public. If for be make sure say it credible, if for be authentic, and for able make sure say now the correct information and they talk to the public. The only thing I will tell the public with every authority now that the caseload it don't increase on daily basis. The Honorable Chief Justice, if you go na office like when it reach 7 o'clock na court, and now they come out the taste or the after 7 back. Now that time they always come out. Now then tell them they assign cases. So they assign on 100 over 100. Cases them where they come, where they before the court, and then it happen on daily basis. We they track all those cases there. Maybe in the next visit where they come, and they will make sure say so far for what how many cases the Honorable Chief Justice don't assign, how many we don't deal with, how many we don't address, and waiting at the status. But also, this very important to the public when they listen. For able to make sure say we expedite then cases them, like what you say justice delay. The issue of delay is from everywhere. But what the Honorable Chief Justice don't do, because he don't serve through the rant, for address the issue of delay. Number one, timing for come for work. It's very, very important. The Honorable Chief Justice, a week ago, we pay on announced visit na Pademba Road. He not tell nobody. He just call me on the phone. Where are you? Tell them. They say, let's go to Pademba Road. That is how he did. We can call anybody. He can just call you, Elizabeth, where are you? Can you please join me? He take you, say, let's go monitor this place. So it don't make now that kind of awareness on them. Staff them. Before now, where you feel the time we feel for go. No, then they don't done. You know they happen again at the judiciary. Very early morning, the staff they don't go, everybody don't go sign. And the way you go now down the basement, now they you see right, you see register. You go, staff don't sign. Everybody they see. No, you know they go sign for nobody. Koju, you watch when you late, then they query you. Timeliness to work is very, very important. even how when for start for sit court now then they don't improve. Because if for example you get more say 75 cases they wait for do per day, then you go start for sit 12 o'clock, how many cases for you do per day? Or you start 1 o'clock. But now if you start 9 o'clock, go na court now. I want when una go dey visit with court dem, make you see per dem na road some name king na then the magistrate na then they say are you okay with 7 o'clock 7:30? So it show efficiency, because at the end of the day when we dey do that, the administration of justice e dey be effective and smooth ride. That is very important. Then apart from that again, the Honourable Chief Justice don make sure say a monitoring of them cases them wey to them judges them, e dey track am how e don do am. Now when e don assign this matter to Justice Elizabeth, for example, now every month we dey get wetin we call monthly returns. That monthly returns, you na the registrar of that court day, you dey give the status of that then cases dem wey una don do on monthly basis. And when you don write the status report, you dey count am to Justice Elizabeth. Justice Elizabeth dey watch am, then a sign am for making sure say you guys are in agreement. Then you send am to me. So we know say they don't send to you 50 cases there. Automatically when the Honourable Chief Justice the watch am, it know say okay, of that 50 cases wey I sent to you in December, you don already done 25. Now 25 don left. Why make this 25 not done? Then e dey wait back for see the other months. The other months, e no dey expect say that matter dey if for dey that same status dey if for dey so. If for show say progress don dey. Either some time wey dey come now, na 15 go don left. So na so e dey track all them cases dem. So that na the beauty of how we serve the monitoring and evaluation. E dey monitor, e dey evaluate all them kinds. E dey motivate staff dem now.
Okay, ECAS, we still get correctional centers. We highly full. And this they cause a lot on government, and also it dey impede on human rights. How una don work with the police for make sure say them pre-trial cases then quickly be fixed?
Now that na the beauty of this new criminal CPA, Criminal Procedure Act, is very important. The reason why make people even know the clamor for get this new law now because it's very much progressive in the administration of justice. How? In fact, the Honourable Chief Justice don't make it clear, and me said they talk am now. On that, then public other offences they're not for restrict bail. They're not for restrict nobody in bail on public other offences. Before now, even then loyalty, then mamikos case them, never plaba. As you make the same you go down. And what thing also be known they happen. Now the public, the very public, me on countless occasions and other people, you go just get somebody who will call you say, but that person they don't, but society that person they go cost me way for. Me, I want way the matter they come up so I want way can make it go down. And when you see they not send that person go down, the person no abandon the matter. For them, they don't get justice. And so we in the club with system. Because we dey report on those cases dem when we dey say the case wey dey before Justice Elizabeth, all land go be included, but for you no dey come again at court. But another thing again wey family for no wey we also get challenge, but now that the dishonesty of we the public dem, we Sierra Leoneans dem, the public. Now then they say the place overcrowded. Now the Honourable Chief Justice say then public other offences there. They're not the same person go down for them till again. But also other matters them dey where they forgive bail. From make sure say when they give you bail, they come na court. At any time where the court need you. You the shorty, your work now for support the court, for able make sure say that person dey wey dem don give bail make e go dey at ten d court. Now guess wetin been don dey happen. I even issue out a press release. People dem dey wey dey can serve as shorty, dem don give bail, everything wey dem give na fake.
Okay.
I want make the public wey dey follow make dem know that day. For example, you go say me na Elkas Salon, then I tell you say I dey 79 Sanders Street. Then they send notice to you. No, we no know side dey. Then even when the master registrar say the physical visit for can know you house, maybe sometimes you see other thing. Now then tell them they with the can notice say we discover say that person no ever exist na that kind of
but
person.
again, you no fit say na negligence on una part, because before you bail somebody or somebody wey come as a shorty, you need to know exactly the information wey dey give whether na true. Number one, una get officials, una get messengers there. Those messengers can go with the person, e go inside a room. If I tell you say na me get this house, Elkas, it is your right, you wey want for grants me bail, for let you provide me the shorty provide, you go come and see wetin I dey do inside this house. You know if it's a negligence on una side.
That na your opinion, but I beg to differ. Now we get the utmost conviction say Sierra Leoneans are credible people. You know what can you can't misinform me. You know what can you can't mislead me.
But
you know what can they can.
Una don't face them problem. Yeah,
we don't face. So now that's
so now looking at the modalities.
Now fine.
For make sure say
now we dey verify. In fact, physical visit. So you see some of the challenges them again. Where imagine somebody come, if you not do all that kind of thing, you don't go down. So when you go down, them they not go even know say we serve because trust not there again. We not trust where you they come. Then they count fake house, host book, fake documents, and everything fake.
I think
now what will they do now? Will they send at the Roxy building for you to make sure so we verify whatever information now we give. Will they verify all those things? In fact, someday if you saw you work now Unity online TV, we they write officially to you for verify say this person here they work here, this person here na staff here. You can give we ID card, we can still think and say na fake. So we dey verify, we dey make calls, all those things that we dey do all those
penalties then they for them shorty there we dey give wrong information, count to lie document.
Oh, okay, someone you know they see am again. Some the shorty no they come again. The person where they don't give bail, you know they ever see am. So that are the challenge, the dishonesty of waiting they happen, because it don't mean say when they don't restrict you, when you don't come, some they can they waiting can make some they can then they restrict you there. More say that tension a community. For say if you go there then they kill you, police self can do it. He said so they can just for you your safety self. So sometimes they can say okay you go down till tomorrow you come, then first somebody will they bail you. Within that process, you know they see the person, and then they impede the administration of justice. They undermine the administration of justice. So at the end of the day, you don't come, they don't deprive you, then you don't deprive the court, the smooth running of the court. But still, the public go there and they Allah. This judiciary, but they are also being dishonest. They know they help the judiciary in waiting we they do for more we make sure say we all succeed as a nation. So now some of the challenges in that what we they get, but the good thing is we are always ready for able to make sure say anything where any challenge we confront with, we make sure say they are not insurmountable. We able to make sure say we defeat her. We defeat her, because the whole purpose the card is say now for we make sure say make justice be delivered to every manner of men, regardless of his social status, your religious background. As long as you don't approach the court, you deserve to get justice. Okay.
So the Campaign for Human Rights and Development International in Achadi, there is concern over what they describe as epidemic problem within the judiciary, including corruption, poor records management, lack of transparency, and widespread delay. in handling the appeal cases from the Commission of Inquiry. So now, what you can say about that? Looking at the status of the Commission of Inquiry, Sierra Leoneans go like for know that.
Now, they say no transparency. In fact, when you don't read them, you don't defeat. It was, of course, civil society now money they defend. You understand? And you need funding or whatsoever. But if we not transparent, for there, if we not for be accountable, for there, and not for be there. So it don't defeat that very submission. But waiting at the status of the COI, I think I pull the documents with this very, very important, so that the family when they watch this program we will understand also the challenge we will get. But firstly, I explain waiting happen, right? Waiting at the status of the COI right now. This now about 13 Supreme Court appeals. Other than do this appeal here, this family way they listen this program or when they watch this program, you will agree with me say the government of Salone na in being for come up with the COI for able to investigate persons of interest, for make them give account for the stewardship. Now, then set the Commission of Inquiry, then count 3 sole commissioners. Then the people where they investigate, being dissatisfied, they not be okay or not be happy with the recommendations of the COI. So then appeal. Then kind of court of appeal. Then appeal the decision. Some they win. But the thing we interesting now that we know they say now by force them for commend we. But at least make them recognize the good thing and what they do. People them don't win, then case system. When they appeal, some them lost. They want them when lost their appeal, what thing they do? Then go now Supreme Court. What thing they appeal against? I want me to know it. Family when they watch me, make them know why they appeal. They appeal against first the recommendation of the COI. Now make them kind of court of appeal. Then some them lost, some them win. The one them we lost, they don't appeal against the COI recommendation. Now they don't come now na Supreme Court again for appeal the decision of the Court of Appeal. And when you don't come na court, you don't file the appeal, a get procedure pursuant to the Supreme Court rules 1982. Whatever thing where that rule say, you for be compliant, you for comply with am 100%. Na so the law say. So now that day, now in they guide you as to how to approach the court. When you don't file now the court, Supreme Court, the registry or the registrar of the Supreme Court, they write na Court of Appeal registry for ask for the records of that particular matter. Then they make them available. When they don't make them available, then the Supreme Court registry or registrar, they write to the appellant and the respondent who that they may involve. That's you where they appeal, now you are the appellant. You where then they appeal against, now you are the respondent. In this situation here, now the state. So then they get meeting, settlement meeting, and can settle the file or the records where they don't pull a court of appeal. For say, okay, we want this information. Then they put them together. In short, they don't it gets them process them, man of waste people and time for all that. It gets all them processes them. When you don't done, then you for file what you call a statement of case within 10 days. This person about get time for reply. All those processes, if will be strictly followed. The law say if you not follow this process, statement of file or what statement of case, you don't follow all length here. It say the Supreme Court registrar for issue what we call certificate of non-compliance. So it dey bring am come to the attention of the court. This na the Chief Justice now. Say Elizabeth wey don appeal na Supreme Court, e no comply o. And the law say when they don issue certificate of non-compliance, then they take administrative decision. The Chief Justice pin judges dem, then they look, then they agree say okay, they strike am out. It means say for two other case they na do. Na so the law say. It's very very clear on that. What they tell you about the dishonest part of we people them again, maybe na sometimes we not in the come out for just going make noise. Now that's me, but it can good again more with the come out so na the send them platform there. Make the public where they watch, make them able see exactly, make them know the truth.
So say because they will still want for the commission of inquiry alpha if they don't tell the cases or not.
Now the show now. Now this now few prominent one at the case at the show. This now Dr. Samora Matthew Wilson Kamara. This now in appeal, Supreme Court appeal. Now the records they don't duplicate them, they don't follow this, they don't follow that, they don't file no statement of case. The law say for strike am out, but because you not throw am out in 8, it's still a club with system. It dey show. Dem matter not to weak out. No, we know they go do publicity for come say count matter na court. Now you count the matter na court. If you abandon that matter, why you for go lie pass the judiciary back?
So, but una don't try for reach out to them people.
We don't need that.
If then they lie part una, waiting at the things that una don't do for stop them lies there.
Now look now make we don't get an updated the registrar of the Supreme Court don't make the document them available. Now this na one. We get another one when I be former deputy minister of mines, Abdul Ignosi Kuma, na appellant. He don't comply. He start the process, then abandon them. So you see how dishonest we the people them can dey at times, the public can dey, or because we don't know reasons best known to people them can just when somebody want blackmail the good work of the judiciary, the leadership, they want blackmail the judiciary, they can just peddle lie because some man get how they call them WhatsApp phone can just write anything, talk anything, but this na the documents that this what we get. Right. They don't comply. So imagine now, imagine where how magnanimous the judiciary can be from able make sure say what's not the administration of justice. They for able make sure say they give enough time. From them tell them when them people are happy by right them matter all for them to them out. But tomorrow, then they come back one to una, then they say, hey, because of this, the judiciary, they don't even listen to we appeal, they don't do this, they don't even listen to they don't listen to lawyers, they don't do case now do. Then the public they again, where not even they pay attention to waiting they happen at the judiciary or waiting they happen, or maybe sometimes they not get the right information. We see somebody write on social media saying that so they not to this person has Samora Kamara in case now do, they not to this person in case now do, they don't even want to know.
You don't think say that enough from una side, if una they do the publications, then people get the right information where they're supposed to get. During the view say they not go with waiting other people they go with for them. For instance, give them other misinformation. I think the judiciary itself need for the give out information or they under una mandate.
Una go agree with me say the judiciary under his lordship Justice Combat Commander in leadership we more responsive now than ever before. On daily basis we dey update the public about the operations of the courts, the activities of the Honorable Chief Justice, so that the public they follow. We don't go get any cemented gap between we and the public or we no go left the public in doubt. Now that make if you go now with page, now with social media page, you no go tell me now with social media platforms there, you no go tell me say you don pass 1 month to no post. With the post, there is not a week we you know they see wetin dey happen. Lizzy dey follow we. Instead they see most of the information they immediately will break am. You can see send am na Unity. Instead because instead get in own viewership people wey dey follow. So na like so we dey operate.
Ekas, the judiciary is clogged with so many issues. Where one of them na the issue with Justice Momoja Stephen, and then Justice Hallowell. We see also where they suspend them. And now recently we see President Julius Maada Bio appointed tribunal for the investigator. Why all this did happen under commander in reign?
Well, it happened because it bound for happen. Now, the issue of Justice Momoja Stevens, I don't want to comment on that because when I see the rule where the judiciary take, and when I see what exactly happened, that's the idea. When I all know what happened, I don't even need for comment on that. The other issue of Justice Alloway, not the first time this they don't suspend him. President Kumanka, he was suspended. He go to all waiting in the go to so. At the end of the day, he lost in case and then prescribed punishment. He apologized. And newspaper, he widely read newspapers there. All that kind of thing. Then take action against that. Former President Kuma, they take action against that. The same due process. So the same thing. We get code of ethics as an institution. When you violate that day, you go to the required disciplinary processes or process for able to make sure it serve as deterrent to other people. And not only deterrent, but for able to make sure you self you right not going to be trampled upon, you self go get fair trial because fair hearing a constitutional provision. So everybody for able to make sure you go to fair trial. So judiciary not to an exception, or judiciary staff them not to an exception. It be judge now, it be magistrate, so it be whatsoever. Now that make the president then give them job.
So how the tribunal they go currently?
So they don't set up the tribunal where we not get control over that day. Waiting no more. We self like we una self the follow. We all will follow together. So may the public join me. We all in unity. We all follow waiting they happen. At the end of the day, we will see say waiting happen. The unity will come. Report to una self where they follow the public. Una able judge.
You can able give quick updates on the recent or the current situation.
Now the tribunal members of the tribunal we may not take out of office for meet. Where they meet, I think this week 9 a.m. for meet. Today we get a solemn session. People we don't serve in the administration of justice, like Dr. Boubacar Jabi, other people we organize solemn sessions. So judiciary get for busy today. But then that aside, that not able to stop them for do them we then get the meeting, then they will decide, then they send notice. Process, you get for the procedural, send notice to the one them we concerned, then they go come and go listen in case. The same thing happened with the auditor general. Myself at one time at the go sit down and listen. Whatever I learn this same thing, this trick back, I will get for go there, I go listen and learn. Waiting whatever thing I will take from there, I take them from there.
All right, we see some.
But it not get judiciary, not get any business for doing.
We see some international accolade for Justice Kamanda, where they appoint ECOWAS chairman, yes. ECOWAS Judiciary Council. What does this mean for Sierra Leone? When a regional role, it bring any money to Salone? It bring any accolade or not just in your personal recognition?
In fact. that don reposition Salone na the global stage. The Chief Justice been dey na the Gambia, Egypt, they don't go Nigeria. We were in Nigeria. When we go na Nigeria, the Chief Justice he perform dual functions. Apart from one being the Chief Justice of the Republic of this great nation, Eko is a chairman of ECOWAS Judicial Council. Now in the first Sierra Leonean. So that brings me to waiting lawyer being for 10 say the first force. Now in the first Sierra Leonean for occupy also that position. And when we go there, we go ECOWAS Judicial Year. When we go for open the ECOWAS Judicial Year, and then it makes statements. And one of the things them we say now that under in chairmanship, now for able to make sure say the council become more vibrant and effective in the sub-region. Collaboration among other chief justice system now within the sub-region. So it there then they play regional role again. Whatever benefit we Salone forget under in leadership, if we able to make sure say Salone benefit from her. And in colleagues them really been admired because when we go to the Chief Justice of Nigeria, then really the Chief Justice, the other Supreme Court judges them say I'm very now the first young person this way don't at that age they occupy that position as Chief Justice of the Republic of Sierra Leone. First young person. So they really they admire that kind zest, that kind energy way he get for able to make sure say he move mountains, for able to make sure say he put the Salone judiciary who say you know ever day. Aleko when they see the international accolades them, World Justice Project. Before now, we were not considered. We were not in those indexes. Or apart from even when we were considered to be part of those international indexes, we were then at the bottom part. Now they see, they say because of all those achievements, the judiciary is opening up. Waiting I don't tell you now, all those gains where the judiciary don't record. Under in leadership, in just a year, we see where they say the best, they among the best performing judiciaries na the world. So it means a lot. Now, waiting they happen now. And in 2026, we see it see and say we don't achieve nothing in it. Then the kind of Chief Justice we're not making self comfortable. The
2026 just starts.
So 2026, imagine that in just 1 year, the one whole country celebrate. Where would they go? In fact, the one by the chief them na the north. The chief say the Chief Justice say it deserve national celebration. So imagine this na the north. A whole paramount chief, a whole mic. He say when they put on camera, television, then the team in the live. He say it deserve national celebration. In just 1 year, waiting it don't achieve. It's so great that you able to see nobody, some of the things they will do achieve, they not ever happen at the history of the judiciary.
Let's look at the younger factor. Sierra Leone culture or African culture, when somebody big pass you, they say you for respect me. Now Chief Justice Commander in the youngest ever in the history of Sierra Leone, like you earlier mentioned, and it is eminent. How the elders, where they look at him, is he respecting them or are they bullying him?
In fact, the one that most be the Chief Justice, apart from being an action-oriented person, that must we hardly talk. When you don't understand his personality, he need talk. He just reserve na him upbringing because he get lion heart. He get so many things them in the thing, but in terms of respect, a down to earth than any other person we don't ever where you can able to interact.
So in elders,
a very respectful.
In elders and also the respecter.
Yes.
They're not gonna say you na bobo, no can.
That's I don't want to judge for people them, but if they try for able make sure say it strengthen the bond with Ian, the one them where it meet, where senior for them. Now the profession is still get respect. Of course, when I don't say now the legal profession seniority nine always prominent. So you respect the one them when I senior, but also because now the number one person, they also they respect her. Then they work hand in hand, and they consult, and they learn from them as well, and they listen to them, whatever concerns them. So now that kind of synergy where they between the Chief Justice and then people them way in the work with.
Okay. This will be my last question. Some critics will say if na a crime for a judge for raise concern or ask the Chief Justice for complain about him or for ask question to because a critic say recently the moment Justice Allowell complain about him, then all of a sudden a suspension come up.
That's not true. How somebody will express your opinion in a very respectful way, then you say, lazy way there, I can't talk to him in a very respectful way. Must say, I'm not satisfied with the way he act to me. He will say, I say, not disrespect.
But again, you know, say somebody can marginalize you. Who don't know you for can tell me, me not your boss.
Yeah.
Why are you saying this to me? Don't you think so?
No. So that the Chief Justice not even get that kind. I say, I be one them where they are around them. Now, plus we hardly talk. So now that kind of it come out. In fact, I tell you now one unique thing. The Chief Justice come out from a ruling home, and when I know what that mean, service is a part of the humility. That kind it come on a family where command that kind of respect. We also get in papa na bin chief, na bin kono chief. So you know what it means. In papa don't so if you come out from a ruling home, you don't see where in papa that commander respect, in family commander respect, where leadership not to something where strange to her. So it assures say that good attribute. Now that's one beautiful thing we happen. When we go Kono, all the chiefs then are Kono, 14 paramount chiefs. They came out. They say that the first Kono man this. Firstly, they say for go tell the president thank you for the appointment of the first Kono Chief Justice. The second thing, for go celebrate the Chief Justice, wetin he don't do. That's not even 1 year too. In less than 1 year, wetin he don't do. So they came out. If you see the motorcade, we come out na Kono that day time they already Chief Justice needed. They decide for observe that time as holiday. They said a some of them swell long card. People then begin talk about the good work of in papa. How in papa the thing that he do. Even not to that that they know very material to which you can talk on the administration of justice. But I give report on what happened na Kono for me you know the upbringing, the personality where people and they say that kind of person, you know, they listen to person that like that kind of thing. Where in people and we don't get money, we don't get nothing. And papa, they work now hospital, they provide medical service to them kind of. So it comes out that kind of family. So not to that kind of person self. Right. I know they say so because me I speak on behalf of the Chief Justice. Not because he has a very good personality.
Okay.
All right, Elkas will hold it there and we'll spend more time for talk about the Chief Justice. The program now Unity Broadcasting Morning Show. Plenty thank you to we studio guest. We sorry earlier on for that glitch to we viewers then, but the program holds and we tell everybody will participate. You will not participate. Unity Broadcasting is your platform. Make sure you join every morning, Monday through Friday, 7:30. Now, 1 hour long program. We get the security update today from Bombali, and tomorrow we will also get another security update from Bo City. Una stay tuned. Me, your name is Elizabeth Kefuigembe, and una thank you, Tata.
Plenty thank you to engineer David Harding, a assistant Alfred Pewawe, also the serve as the head of camera operators, and a assistant again Nelson Coker, and to William producer Suleiman Jallo, and me name na Maria Marie Bilkish Dumbia. Assalamu alaikum, tata.
Unity Broadcasting Television don't come for unify, sensitize, and inform Salon people home and abroad. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come for developments, now we come to it. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all. For developments, now we nation Salon. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come for developments, now we come to it. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all. For developments, now we nation Salon. We now independent media house. We dey here for unify, sensitize, and inform Sierra Leoneans home and abroad.
We dey here so for talk, but wetin dey happen? Political discussion.
You for know about Salon politics.
Religious messages, entertainment self no go left again.
We no go left nothing bien no. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come. For developments, now we come to it. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all. For developments, now we nation Salon. Unity Broadcasting TV don't come. For developments, now we come to it. Unify, sensitize, and inform we all. For developments,